Tom Selleck, the rise, the fame, and the hidden struggles behind the icon. He grew up in Los Angeles, studying business in college, never imagining a life in the spotlight. But life has a way of taking unexpected turns. In 1987, Tom Selleck married in secret under fake names. Even the minister didn't know who he was. They forgot the marriage license and had to rush to Reno to fix it before dinner. That clandestine wedding was just the beginning, a life marked by fame, scandals, and personal battles. From a water theft lawsuit on his ranch to a tragic helicopter accident on set, to a son battling addiction, Tom Selleck's journey is a story of triumph, heartbreak, and resilience. By 2025, he admitted on live television that he might lose everything. This is the story of a man who seemed to have it all and yet faced challenges that would test him at every level. Tom Selleck was born on January 29, 1945, in Detroit, Michigan. His mother, Martha, was a homemaker, dedicated to taking care of the family, while his father, Robert, was a real estate investor and also served in the Army during World War II, working on B-29 bombers. Tom was the second of 4 children. His older brother Bob arrived in 1944, followed by 2 younger siblings, Martha and Daniel. Detroit was a city alive with factories, noise, and the energy of post-war America. Yet, for Tom, his early childhood would soon change dramatically. In 1948, when Tom was just 3, his father made a bold decision. He left Detroit and moved the family to California, taking a commission-only job with Coldwell Banker in Los Angeles. No guaranteed paycheck, no security, just a gamble on opportunity. They settled in Sherman Oaks, a place that was still mostly farmland. The risk paid off. By 1960, Robert Selleck earned $70,000 a year, a salary comparable to the president's at the time. For young Tom, California brought both opportunity and challenge. By the time he reached adolescence, he towered above his peers, eventually standing at 6 feet 4 inches. His height made him stand out in every classroom, leaving him feeling awkward and different. School wasn't easy, but he began to channel his physical presence into athletics, joining the basketball and baseball teams at Grant High School. His size, coordination, and focus made him a standout, but life wasn't without danger. At 17, Tom faced a near-fatal car accident. Riding with 2 friends down the treacherous curves of Mulholland Drive, the car lost control, went airborne, and crashed. It was his mother's red Chevy Corvette. They survived, but the incident left a lasting mark on Tom, teaching him the fragility of life and the value of caution. Even as his father's real estate ventures brought success, the early years were financially tight. Tom worked part-time at a clothing store, continuing through his college years, proving early on that no work was beneath him. Tom always dreamed of attending USC, turning down a full basketball scholarship to Montana State to follow his passion. He enrolled at Valley Junior College first, living at home to save money, before transferring to USC in 1965. His basketball career at USC, however, did not go as planned. He scored only 4 points in 7 games his first season and none in 3 games the next. His defensive skills needed improvement, and his dream of athletic stardom began to fade. During this time, Tom explored other opportunities. Working as a campus representative for United Airlines and enduring humbling defeats on national TV's The Dating Game, he began to see doors open in unexpected ways. Casting agents noticed him, and a Pepsi commercial led to a $1,000 paycheck and an offer from 20th Century Fox. Yet, just as his acting career began, life intervened. In 1967, Tom received his draft notice for the Vietnam War. Instead of heading overseas, he joined the California National Guard, serving for 6 years and rising to 2nd lieutenant. His service included responding to the Watts riots, all while maintaining his commitment to acting. When he returned, he enrolled at the Beverly Hills Playhouse under Milton Katselas, a mentor both revered and feared for his intense, sometimes brutal, teaching style. Even with talent and dedication, Hollywood was unforgiving. Tom's height, once an asset on the court, became a liability on set. Standing 6 feet 4 inches, he often overshadowed co-stars, leading to lost roles and frustration. He endured minor burns on a dangerous horror film set in the Philippines and navigated the pitfalls of commercials, modeling for Salem cigarettes, something that would later haunt him. He faced rejection repeatedly. Losing on the dating game twice on national television was humiliating, but it also marked the beginning of a journey that required resilience and perseverance. Every setback was a lesson, shaping a man who would eventually command the small screen with authority. By the late 1970s, Tom Selleck had begun appearing in minor roles, including The Rockford Files and Judd for the Defense. But it wasn't until Magnum, P.I. that he became a household name. Even here, challenges abounded. Early scripts made Magnum a cartoonish action hero, and Tom refused to play a character that relied solely on appearance. His insistence on humor and depth delayed production but ultimately saved the show. During the filming of Magnum, a helicopter accident claimed the life of camera operator Robert Vander Kar. Tom's advocacy for stricter safety protocols forever changed industry standards. Off-screen, Tom navigated personal upheavals. In 1982, his divorce from Jacqueline Ray was finalized amid rumors of his growing affection for Gilly Mack, a British dancer in the West End production of Cats. They would later marry in secret in 1987, using fake names to avoid the press. Tom's career was marked by remarkable opportunities and heartbreaking near-misses. In 1980, he was considered for Indiana Jones but was contractually tied to CBS, ultimately passing the role to Harrison Ford, a decision that reportedly cost him over $100 million. He also declined the role of Batman in 1989 due to commitments to Magnum, watching as Michael Keaton became a cultural icon. Even successful projects weren't without struggle. 3 Men and a Baby contained a persistent rumor of a ghost, later revealed as a cardboard cutout, while Quigley Down Under challenged him with harsh conditions in Australia. Each experience added layers of professional growth and personal reflection. Married life and family brought their own trials. Tom's first marriage had provided stability during lean years, but fame complicated relationships. His marriage to Jill Mack, though passionate, required counseling to survive workaholic pressures. Their daughter Hannah grew up on a 63-acre ranch in Ventura County, isolated yet surrounded by animals. Tom also adopted Jacqueline's son Kevin, who struggled with addiction and financial instability. Despite Tom's guidance and support, Kevin's challenges tested the family's resilience. Tom Selleck's later career included long-running roles on Blue Bloods and the Jesse Stone films. He continued to pursue excellence, co-writing several scripts and protecting the integrity of his work. Yet controversies persisted. A plagiarism claim threatened the Jesse Stone series, and disagreements on Blue Bloods over pay cuts and storylines highlighted the ongoing tension between personal values and professional obligations. Health issues began to catch up with him. Knee surgeries, arthritis, and weight gain compounded the physical strain of decades-long stunts and rigorous schedules. By 2025, mobility became a struggle, and maintaining his 63-acre ranch became both a logistical and emotional burden. Despite decades of success, Tom faced financial pressures. Loans on his ranch, combined with a water theft lawsuit and the devastating effects of California droughts on his avocado crop, revealed vulnerabilities few expected from a Hollywood icon. His memoir, You Never Know, candidly reflected on both triumphs and hardships, giving fans an unprecedented view into his personal and professional life. By the mid-2020s, Tom Selleck confronted mortality, physical decline, and the limits of endurance. His memoir became a bestseller, but it also marked a reckoning, a recognition that even the most legendary careers cannot shield one from the passage of time. He faced his health challenges with courage, continued working when possible, and found solace in family, ranch life, and reflection on a life fully lived. Tom Selleck's life story is a complex tapestry of talent, ambition, and resilience. From a Detroit childhood to California athletic dreams, from Hollywood fame to personal trials, his journey embodies both triumph and human fragility. Behind the charm, the iconic mustache, and the enduring characters he portrayed lies a story of perseverance, struggle, and relentless pursuit of authenticity. Even as the world watched Magnum P.I., Three Men and a Baby, or Blue Bloods, few knew of the sacrifices, the heartbreak, or the determination that defined the man behind the screen. Tom Selleck remains a symbol not just of success, but of the courage required to face life in all its unpredictable reality.